Sometimes all it takes to make you feel good is to drink coffee out of a Superman mug or a Batman mug. Basically, you need to feel good to be able to tackle questions that look a little like this. Now, the first part is not so bad. It's talking about factorizing, and let's just get the pencil out. So we need to factorize a squared minus a minus 6. And as we know, the first thing we look for is a common factor. Then we look for a difference of two squares. Then we look for a trinomial. And then we look for a difference or sum of two cubes. I just made up that abbreviation now. But generally, this is not asked in a complex question. It's usually asked in the first question, and that means it'll be easy, and that makes us happy. So these are the three types of factorizing that we look at when we're trying to factorize. And as we can see, there's no common factor. There's also no difference of two squares, but there is a trinomial. So let's do this trinomial, and once again, you know that everyone has slightly different methods of doing a trinomial. I like doing it this way. 3 times 2 gives us 6. Now we need negative 6. So I'm going to make it negative 3 times 2 gives us negative 6. And a times a gives us a squared. So a times by negative 3 gives us negative 3a. And a times by 2 gives us 2a. 2a plus negative 3a gives us negative a, which is what we want because that's a middle term. So that means our brackets are a plus 2. So let's write this down properly. In your exam paper, you would have first written down the question. Then you would write equals a plus 2 and a minus 3. Now that one's not actually very difficult. But here's where people fall apart, because they see this ugly word hence. And hence is a word that we don't use in real life. But basically hence means because you've done that, you'll be able to do this, and you must use what you've done over there to solve this over here. So hence means look at what was given to you before and what's given to you now. Do you notice any similarities? I'm going to start by circling the 6 in yellow, negative 6, because I see it over there. So those are the same. Then I'm going to look at the a's. I've got an a there and a minus a over there, but I don't have any a's here. Hold on a second. Do you see that I've got b plus 2 and b plus 2? So they've replaced the a with the b plus 2. In other words, it's exactly the same problem. And don't look at me now as if I'm crazy. Can't you see? Instead of a's, they've tried to make it look difficult by putting a bracket of b plus 2. Now, I like to talk about these problems as grannies in bikinis, because everybody loves their granny. Well, not everybody, but here, oh, she's quite a good-looking granny. Here's my granny. And I like to spend time with her. Why? Because she makes me cookies and makes me a cup of tea. And she usually takes my side when my mom is cross with me. Here's my cross mom. So grannies are great. The only time they're not great is when they're on the beach in a bikini. Nobody wants to see the granny in a bikini. And that's exactly what this question is. This one was easy. It was the granny who made you cookies and made you tea and stood up for you against your cross mom. This one, however, is the granny who is wearing inappropriate swimwear at the beach in front of your friends. Not someone you really want to be seen with. But it's still the same granny. We would have done a trinomial, but now, because we know it's exactly the same problem, we can skip that step and we go straight to the answer, which is fantastic. I'm sure you agree with me. So wherever there's an A, we now replace it with B plus 2. So let's do a big bracket. There would have been an A plus 2, so let's replace the A with B plus 2. And then we add 2 again. Why? Because we still need to add that one. And in the next brackets, we had A minus 3. So now instead of the A, we put B plus 2, and we put the minus 3. Okay, well now we can simplify each bracket, which gives us B plus 4 and B minus 1. Now once again, this type of question is only there to make you freak out a little, to look at it and go, I don't know what I'm doing. It's not there because it's difficult. It's there because they're testing. Do you know your work well enough to not freak out because of a stupid little word? And I know you do. Especially now, you're going to look at it and you're going to go, I know. They're just trying to trick me. Okay, that was my little light bulb, but it didn't really work out. Okay, so there, we've now done another question, another algebraic expressions question. And I think you're getting closer and closer to the marks you want.